Hey guys, so I've been asked a ton lately over maybe the last month or so to kind of comment on the power shift change that came in the last update for totems and what I thought about it and what I recommend people doing. So let's talk about what the actual power shift is, and you can see me doing it right now. It's the ability to either stay at the same level, transfer all of your rune stones, transfer all of your totem pieces, the tattoos, over to another totem and build from that new totem. You can do it at the same level or higher when it comes to the purple and the gold versions of totems. So here you can see me going through it and doing it, right? And I'm moving from my guard totem and moving over to the earth totem. So this works great, perfect. It is just a good way of moving. But what I would recommend, and where I think there's a problem, and I think a lot of people realize this, if you're just experimenting and you're on the purple level, right, and you've already spent a lot on the purple level and you just want to experiment and then go to the gold level, don't do it. Right now, do not do it unless you're going to commit to never going back to purple, because you can't go back. So you can't go from your gold level down to your purple level. There's no way to just refund all of your tattoos and your rune stones and then spend them the way that you want. That's no longer in the game. You must, once you go to gold, you have to stay gold, at least for now. I'm hoping that someday you have the ability then to go back to purple. It is something that, I would love to see, and I hope that happens soon. But right now, do not make the mistake of just playing around and testing different totems and go from your purple then to your gold, because then you lose, basically, you can't use that purple anymore when it comes to, and let me say it this way. You can use a purple, you can create a new purple, but you can't, those rune stones that now that you've added to your gold totems, they're done. They must stay in gold from then on. But you can always go back and create a new totem here, and you can, build it up from scratch using new rune stones, and then you can apply that either as your offensive or your defensive totem, and that works fine. But the problem is, if you've already accumulated several thousand, many thousands in rune stones, right? And now you've used them here, you've done a power shift over to orange, and now you're like, oh no, I want to go back and use my fire totem and transfer back all of those rune stones. It's just not going to happen for now. So I know it's been a few months since this happened, and a lot of people were asking me about it and what I felt about it. I don't think it's a good thing. Obviously, it's not a good thing if you're just playing around and experimenting and you're getting this new, trying this new totem, and then but you want to go back to your purple totems that you've already spent a lot on, and you've now had your rune stones basically locked to another tier. I'm not happy with that. I hope it is adjusted so that you can go back to purple. I would go back to purple. I'm not high enough in my earth totem now. I'm only at level 7. I'm not high enough where I would normally want to switch. I would probably wait till I got up into closer to 11 to make that switch. I don't think I'm doing as much at the gold level, doing as much damage, protecting my troops, doing as well in the battles now than that I was with the purple totem before, especially with the additional rune stones that I've actually applied here to get to 196 earth totem. That would be really high on the purple side. So watch what you do here, watch your experimenting, Watch your experimenting in general. When a new thing comes out, pay attention before you upgrade to a new level, to new items. You should pay attention to it and wait and see what other people are doing before you do a wholesale shift over. That's kind of what this tells you. I do hope that, it is fixed and adjusted so that you can then refund or you can power shift back to purple. You should be able to. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to. So I hope that happens here in the near future. All right. So with that, take care.